Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about a way that you can upcycle your old pack and play. We're going to need a pack and play that you don't want to use anymore for its intended purposes. And you're going to need a pool noodle. If yours is like mine and didn't come with a little mobile that goes over the top, if you have one that had a little mobile, then you can just use that. You're going to need a toddler bed set and any type of quiet toys that you want to include in this specific area. Mine is going to go across from my little office up here, so that way she has a quiet area to go to while I'm working, or to even nap in if she would like. But for older kids, this could be a quiet little area that they can go in to read, to have quiet time by themselves, draw, color, whatever you think that they would absolutely love to have a little area for. And the other thing that I'm thinking you should need is some type of organizer. I got one for the back of like the bedroom door that I'm going to use, but you can use any type of organizer that you want. It doesn't necessarily have to hang inside the pack and play, but that's just the look that I was going for. So let's get started. Okay, you're going to want to grab the smallest scissors you have to make this easier, and you're going to want to cut the screen out of one of the longer sides of your pack and play. I would recommend only cutting out one or two of the bigger screens and leaving in both of the smaller ones, because it will help keep in any pillows or blankets that you're leaving in the area. Especially for bigger kids, I would leave one of the larger screens in so that they could have their pillows up against the back of that, and then their feet can hang out the front. When cutting the netting out, just be extra careful not to cut the material that the netting is coming out of. Take as much time as you need. Quick tip when you have the chance is pull the netting very taut and it'll help you go a lot faster. Well, we don't need this anymore. Just check for any loose materials that you might want to get out before moving on to the next step. Next, you're going to grab your pool noodle or your mobile if you had one that was attached, and you're going to want to put it across the top to hold up your canopy. Normally, I'd recommend using zip ties for this. I did not have any that were long enough available, so I decided to use yarn. You're going to want to pull the zip tie or tie the yarn so tight that you see a little bit of an indent on the pool noodle, and then you're going to want to add a second one if you're using strings, almost the same amount above where you see the one I'm placing now. I found out at the end of this I really needed an extra area for support. So this way, instead of having just one string tied on each end, you're going to have two on each end and four total. You're going to want to place your pool noodle on the inside of your pack and play. Then you're going to want to grab another piece of string and you're going to want to loop it around the railing and through the loop that you tied on your pool noodle and secure it as tight as you possibly can. Again, yours will have 2 loops and it will be a little more secure. Just repeat the process a second time on the other side. Now you're going to want to grab your toddler bed set and get it all comfy cozy for your little one. I chose to do Frozen 2 because my daughter is obsessed with Olaf and the movie Frozen 2. Go ahead and grab your fitted sheet and stretch it across the top. The pool noodle will hold it up in the middle to kind of make it look like a princess tower, and you can always put string lights around your pool noodle as well. I've seen a lot of people do that. It's really pretty. Another thing that you can do to make this look a little more like an enclosed area is add blankets to the side. A really cute idea is to get extra material or extra blankets to put under the corners. That way it has that flowy, princessy bed look to it, especially if you're doing this for a little girl. I just wanted to quick show you what it could look like. I did not buy blankets for mine currently because I liked the gray. Next, I'm going to be grabbing the organizer from the back of a door. I bought a $7 one because originally I was going to cut off the bottom 2 sections, but I realized that I might want to use it in the future for something else. And so for now, I'm just folding the bottom 2 under, so that way it still fits for what I need it now, and I could possibly use it for something else later. Depending on how I like it, I might end up keeping it that way, or I might cut it off. Again, I'd rather buy a $7 one and cut it to the size that I want than buying a $15 to $20 some one on Amazon, which would usually be my go-to, but I found this cute one on Walmart. Originally, I placed my organizer on the inside, thinking it would be easy access while she was relaxing in here. I ended up moving it on the outside so that she had more leg room a couple days after the fact. But you're going to just put some quiet toys in here. We use the animals that are originally supposed to be bath toys, but we don't use them in the bathtub because of the holes in them. So I put her quiet animals in here, I put some books in here, and I put one of the electronic books in here as well. It does have an on-off switch, and I can always remove it from the area if I need to. Now all that's left is to put the rest of your bedding and soft, quiet things that you want to add, and you're ready to go. I have the rest of my Frozen 2 bedding, and then I even bought a special Olaf for her to have to cuddle with in this area. This Toddler Bed Set was from Walmart. Isn't it so cute? I couldn't pick which side I wanted, but I know she loves Olaf, so Olaf it is. Last thing I wanted to add was her giant Olaf. I bought her another Olaf that falls apart and you can put it back together, but I realized it's not really conducive for cuddling. So hopefully she likes this one. Thanks for watching. Comment below your pack and play upcycle projects. I'd love to see them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you in our next video.